Talk to him. So we do so with Silver Moments. That's Dr. Marcia Baltimore. Check it out Thursdays, 10 a.m. Pacific time, right here on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
Flying high at 60,000 feet on the very cusp of outer space, he is strapped in and ready to dive bomb the pernicious peddlers of the pornographic politic. So run for cover. It's the Fred Dryer Radio Show. Incoming!
Ah!
And now, here is your host, Fred Dryer.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Great to be back, great to be with you. And I am your host, Fred Dryer, your cultural crusader here. I'm your cultural curb feeler. I am firmly attached, welded to the dented fender of life. And normally my sidekick is Michael Horn. He's out on assignment somewhere on the 405 freeway. And sitting in as a substitute is not only the very lovely Jennifer Horn, but Jennifer Horn, the daughter of Michael Horn.
That's right. You get part two. The deuce is what I like to call myself.
The deuce. It's great to have you sitting in, and you look fabulous. And,
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And you know what's so fun? I just realized this studio is very decorated for the holiday. We have lights everywhere. We have tinsel everywhere. In fact, you can check it out because we're streaming live in our video chat room right now, crntalk.com. You can connect there. But it's Christmassy in here. Like I'm downright ready for the holiday sitting in.
Yeah, we're good.
This is my first time in here.
Yeah, we're good. If had I known that you were going to be with us, I would have had Tommy dressed up as Santa.
Which we need to watch the Santa.
Look at him in there.
Or at least some reindeer antlers, or something like that. Come on, T.
Yeah, something festive. And by the way, I have worn everybody out by saying Merry Christmas to people.
You know, so many people are afraid to say it.
I know.
And this year I just gave up. I thought, you know what? Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate it, Merry Christmas anyway.
Yeah. And I usually most of the time I get Merry Christmas to you too.
Right.
But I hear too many happy holidays. And I always keep thinking of the secular movement having an effect. And I look and say, well, that's not really truthful. I think people are just doing it because they're lazy. No, I think it is a part of the beating down and the thumping that Judeo-Christian principles have had in the last 40 years.
People are afraid to offend anybody.
And they just don't want to. And you know what's interesting? You know what's really sad is most people cannot defend their opinions. Mm-hmm. They can't articulate their belief, and they can't articulate why they believe, how they believe, and that is also certainly part of the political mainstream, which we're going to get into today. There's lots of stuff to talk about, folks, an awful lot of stuff, and one is certainly John Boehner. In my view, I've been telling people, Merry Christmas, Boehner has to go.
Is that what comes right after Merry Christmas?
That's exactly how I say it. And they say, oh,
sorry,
yeah.
Salvation Army guy.
Gee, yeah, Merry Christmas to you, too.
Merry Christmas, Boehner's got to go.
Yeah, he's got to go. And
so tell me why you don't like him, first of all, because I think, he's kind of doing a fair job, but fair doesn't get it. Yeah.
Fair is the Lakers beating Sacramento or Charlotte Bobcats by 1 point.
Right.
We have to be killers out there, mm-hmm. and we're not, and it's a huge failure, and it's a huge disappointment politically, and certainly for the right-minded people who believe in this country's mm-hmm. principles, and what better to believe in the principles at Christmas time. But when we come back, we're going to get into a lot of this stuff, so don't go away, folks.
All right, lots more up ahead. We have a whole big hour of power with the Fred Dryer. Don't forget to check him out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Real Fred Dryer. You can also email Fred at incoming@crni.net. We're coming back with more Fred Dryer and Jennifer Horn right here on CRN Digital Talk Radio.